Adelaide CEO Stephen Trigg will join Carlton as its new CEO, ending a 12.5-year reign in the top job at Adelaide. But he'll stay at the Crows for another 4 weeks as the club conducts an extensive search for his replacement.
After 17 years at West Lakes and more than a decade as CEO, Stephen Trigg senses his time is up.
I never ever wanted to outstay my welcome, so I just know that the time is right. But it's still a wrench.
That wrench causing plenty of heartache.
The emotion's there, Tom, don't worry about it. I walked through the locker room yesterday, it was quiet, there was no one there, and I found myself getting really emotional about it in my own little world.
Trigg rejecting one offer before accepting the Carlton job after Greg Swan's departure.
I don't see it as a backward step, I see it as an opportunity.
He's overseen the establishment of the club's elite training facility, the introduction of the State League team and the transition to Adelaide Oval.
Stephen has done an excellent job at our football club. He is an incredible leader and he leaves behind, I think, a marvellous legacy.
Trigg says his biggest regret was not seeing the club win a premiership, rather than the Kurt Tibbett saga, which saw him suspended for 6 months and cost the club draft picks.
I regret allowing it to happen. Yeah, we made a blue or two along the way, but I genuinely believe right throughout, call it as it is, we respected the game. I respected the game, and I've seen it happen before where usually it respects you back.
It didn't anger me, and I welcomed him back because I thought he did a good job.
I think he probably needs to move on too, and I think probably a change is good.
Who should the Crows get, do you think, as the replacement?
Oh, who knows? Someone outside the club.
Current chairman Rob Chapman has already crossed himself off the list.
No, categorically not.
But admits he favours promoting from within, leaving Nigel Smart and David Noble as the front runners.
Nigel's a very capable and competent person, and I love his passion. One day we'll make an exceptional CEO. I could say the same about David Noble.
And Tom Wren joins us live from West Lakes. And Rennie, who's the favourite to get the job?
Well, Treaders, the Crows have said that they're going to look not just nationally but internationally to try and find the best person to replace him. One name already being thrown around is a man you would know, and that's the former Port Adelaide Chief Executive Mark Haseman, so don't be surprised if he bobs up. Another one from left field is Peter Maynard, played 196 games at Glenelg, worked at the Melbourne Footy Club and has similar business background to Keith Thomas, having been the head of 5AA and Nova. So they're two from outside the club just at the moment, but the two front runners, no doubt, are David Noble and Nigel Smart. The issue they've got, though, Treaders, if they go for someone like David Noble, is that he's so intricately involved with the football department, you'd be robbing Peter to pay Paul. So it's a huge decision for the club. They've only had 2 CEOs in 24 years. The next one that they get is a really important decision, and we'll watch it and follow it with great interest.
Thanks, Tom.